aquí en Salem, en los condados Marion y Polk. Hay personas hambrientas. Probablemente no sabes quiénes son. Pueden ser amigos, vecinos o cualquier persona, pero tienen hambre y necesitan ayuda. Afortunadamente hay una organización llamada Marion Polk Food Share que está dedicado a ayudar y servir las personas hambrientas. Ahora escucharemos de unos trabajadores de Marion Polk Food Share y su campaña de Chile, y después de una trabajadora que antes recibió comida de Marion Polk Food Share. What is your job at Marion Polk Food Share?
So my job is CEO and president of the organization.
What is the mission of Marion and Polk Food Share?
It's to lead the fight to end hunger, and that what we mean by that is making sure that if you're hungry today, that there's a place to get a food box. And we supply a 3 to 5 day food box for a family, so if they're hungry at the end of the month, that they can have some food. The other part of our mission is to advance programs so that families are less likely to need a food box in the future. So we have job training programs, we have gardens around the community to make it more easily accessible to get good food, and whatever we can do to so in the future you're less likely to need food.
How do the families receive food, and what percentage of them are Latino?
Families receive food by going to one of our food pantries, and anyone can go to a food pantry. You basically have to stand in line, go to the food pantry, and work with that agency to get a box of food. That will be about a 3 to 5 day supply of food. And about 34% of our food boxes go out to Latino families.
Can you tell us about the chili drive and how long it's been going on?
Yeah, we're using the chili as a chili drive to raise awareness of how far, what we can do with $1. We can produce a bag of chili for about $1 that produces about the same amount of chili as 11 cans of chili. We've used it at a Rotary food drive. We've used it at a school food drive. We have enough chili components to produce 80,000 bags of chili. And we're still in that food drive right now, trying to raise the money to produce all that chili.
And how much money have you raised for it?
I honestly would have to figure that out with our development director, but I would guess 40,000+.
Ahora vamos a escuchar a otro trabajador. What is your job purpose at Marion Polk Food Share?
Well, Holton, that's a great question. My name is Steve Morton. I'm an executive chef here at Marion Polk Food Share. My job is to end hunger, and I facilitate that end in several different ways. I work on research and development of products we work with back here. A large amount of my time is spent on the Better Veggie Burger. Also, I do community relations as far as projects with some of our other agencies. I also do some problem solving in the warehouse on ingredients and products we're a little bit mystified about how to use or what its nutritional value is. So every day is kind of an adventure here at the food share for me. I really love it.
And can you tell us a bit about your chili drive and how it started?
Sure. Well, it really got it started way back. I had a homeless minister who was working some of the homeless camps in the area, and his name was Leroy. And Leroy was using our patty at the time, the Better Veggie Burger, but he was asking a lot of times for soup. So he started playing with the soup that was easily reconstituted and cooked in a homeless camp. And that's really where the idea for the chili bag came from. Of course, it has evolved into a larger bag now, but initially the bag was very much like this bag right here. If you look at these bags, these are the early samples, some of our competitors' ideas where it's all in one bag, add water and cook, which is, it really speaks to what our culture is about now, and that is that we are short on time. So everybody's busy, even a homeless man is busy. He's got requirements like energy for his stove or for his fire, and it takes time to cook. So they were looking for fast, nutritious food, and that's where the chili recipe idea came from. It also became a great story tool for fundraising, especially through the Rotary Food Drive.
And how much does it cost to make a bag of chili?
Well, I believe right now it's 85 cents, and that makes about 13 and a half portions of a very acceptable bean and rice chili. And that's using a free donation that we picked up through Kettle Foods, which was a seasoning pack that we're packaging ourselves. At some point, we may have to actually buy a seasoning or make it ourselves, which would probably bump the cost about 20 cents. It's still a fairly inexpensive way to feed a family. Also, highly nutritious and very low fat.
Ahora vamos a escuchar de una persona que antes recibió comida de Marion y Polk Food Share. You used to receive food boxes, correct?
Yes, I did.
And how did it feel when you got those food boxes?
Well, sometimes it felt really good to be able to get the food, but sometimes it was a little, I don't know, a little embarrassing and a little uncomfortable sitting in the line waiting to get the food. So, but I was always grateful to receive what we received.
Okay. And does the fact that you work here have anything to do with that you used to receive food boxes?
When I first initially started working here, maybe not necessarily. I was just doing some volunteer work. But as I got more involved, I really connected with the fact that this is the place where the food that I received came from. And then I also got to know the people that run the agency where I used to get the food box. And so that definitely connects me with, with the fact that I used to receive food boxes and how cool it is to be on this end of it, being able to help somebody else.